le match pour la médaille d'or, simple homme, catégorie SH6.
On court number 1, men's singles gold medal match, category SH6.
Représentant la Grande-Bretagne, Krysten.
This is the men's SH6 singles final. It's the last match on our show court today. And Krysten Coombs has just entered stage right. The world ranked number 6 British player, but this is the man who's going to get most of the audience support here. Charles Noakes, 27 years of age. And getting the hero treatment. We knew he would. Krysten Coombs has to go into the lion's den here.
This side, thank you. Good luck.
Well, this should be a fitting climax, I think, to our Parabadminton coverage. Coombs, as mentioned, world rank number 6. He won the bronze in Tokyo. He already knows he's going to go one better here, at least. Began playing at 15. He's 33 now, Krysten. Actually was in the GB para table tennis team previously. Lost to Chuman Kai, then beat him in the semi-final. So that was a phenomenal display. It's a big underdog for that match. Noakes won a World Championship bronze medal this year in Thailand. He got a European Championship silver last year. Mentioned that Coombs was involved with table tennis. Noakes was actually involved with judo for quite a while. I think they've both found the right calling here, though, Bobby. And this is a fascinating match.
Yeah, it really is for so many reasons, and for me personally as well. I mean, best man at his wedding. We lived together when we both moved up to Sheffield together to train for this very reason. Obviously I'm great friends with Coombs, but Charles Noakes is a wonderful bloke and wonderful player. They've got an incredible head-to-head record. It's pretty even. Coombs won their last meeting at the Four Nations. Charles on a singles court had beaten him 4 or 5 times before that. There's a lot of emotions going on. I think I wish I could be down there in the crowd and just watch. And watch from the heart rather than have to tell it, you know, from the head, so to speak.
Okay, well, I'll provide the neutrality, and we just hope we get as entertaining a match as most expect it to be.
They're both going to enjoy it, I know that much. I can't see any signs of nerves with any of them. Coombs' shoulders are back, he's smiling, he's looking at the crowd. He can't wait, look at him. He cannot wait to go.
He's a bundle of energy, isn't he?
And Noakes is the same, playing in front of this massive crowd. This partisan Parisian crowd. What an occasion for both of these guys.
Can't make himself heard, the umpire. Peter Mazaros, by the way, of Switzerland's in the chair, in case you were wondering. Good start from Coombs. I actually think he'll look at this as he'll be relishing the challenge of trying to quieten down this crowd.
Do you know what? Over the years, Coombs has played important matches with a huge weight on his shoulder, weight of expectation from himself, from his friends and family, from the coaches and team around him. He lost in the quarterfinals at the World Championships back in, I think it was 2019. It might have been the one after. No, it was 2019 in Basel. And it's almost ruined his chances of qualifying for Tokyo. He was so close. Jack Shepherd got above him in the rankings. He had to go through a bipartite application to get there. Managed to get in the end and then won a bronze. But that quarter-final almost ruined his entire training program. We've seen him do it again a few times since. The semi-final of the European Para Games last year, he fell apart and lost 10-6, and he was one of the top picks for, you know, that final and potentially gold. I think it's the opposite here today. The fact that he's in that final with a gold or silver medal means he can just relax and enjoy this. He's got a free shot at a gold medal. I think that's massively important. It might be that he doesn't go to the next cycle and the LA Games, and this is his last hurrah, and why not play with freedom?
It's a free point for the Brit.
Service over. 4-2.
Hasn't quite found his range yet, Noakes, has he?
No, he looks a little bit more nervous than he has done in previous matches this week. But similarly, I'm not sure Charles Noakes realises just how good he is. He's lost tons of matches to all of the top 5 or 6. Even 18 months ago, he's improved that much that quickly that I think he's equally just pleased to be here. I'm surprised at the nervous start from Noakes.
You could see he was annoyed with himself, couldn't he miss that?
3-6.
But he looks confident. Never lacked self-belief. At least not outwardly. Just
wide.
missed it, yeah.
I thought he'd found the line for a second.
That was beautifully placed, and he actually worked Coombs around the court, created the opening. Best point he's played so far.
Yeah, by a long way. It was an even battle throughout most of the rally. Neither man was really on top. Brilliant shot from Noakes. See all the Charles Noakes t-shirts in the crowd right in front of us, that section with all the blue shirts. Tons of support, as you'd expect. It's gone long.
Service over. 7-5.
James Boxall and Richard Morris. Richard Morris and Krysten Coombs actually go to the same barbers.
So do you, don't you?
Yeah, sadly. Superb.
Well, it was a smile of semi-admiration, actually, from Coombs. He knows how difficult that shot was to execute. Nothing you can do about that.
No. Clever shot as well. Coombs was too far on the right-hand side of that court and too far back, so amount of space he gave Noakes made the shot look even better. That one, not so good.
When you see the two English coaches, Bobby, and they're kind of non-stop shouting out stuff to Coombs, and
they're
you've been
really
in a position,
annoying, them two. They really, really are.
You've been in a position with coaches there. I mean, how much can you absorb in the moment?
I think it just depends on the personality of you as a player and the coaches, and how well you've worked together over the years to get that balance right. And I can tell you, just watch this rally pan out.
Yeah, it's fantastic. That's going to go wide.
And I can tell you there's a lot that goes on to who communicates, when they communicate, how they do it, in what manner, who leads the communication with the player, and who's the almost assistant coach for that match. That really is like a sense check. One of them will do all the talking, and in this case it looks like James Boxall. We can't see it on screen right now. And Richard's there really just to kind of make sure that what Boxy's saying is right, and pick up his own things and tell that to Boxy, and Boxy will communicate it.
Oh, what a get. And again. Well, he earned that point through sheer grit. OK, it was a mistake from Noakes at the end, but the effort was off the scale from Krysten Coombs.
I think Coombs just cheered into that stand where all of Noakes' fans and friendly are, and I don't think they appreciated it much. I think they were giving him a few boos for this.
See, he won't mind that, will he?
Like you said, he might. That might be his job, is to try and quieten down this crowd.
All friends, aren't they? Always, Great Britain and France.
Always.
There is an absolutely crackling atmosphere inside the arena here. And Coombs has done really well to just slightly take Noakes out of his comfort zone here.
That was just wide, I think.
It was, but it was millimetres. Love to get in. Coombs with a 3-point lead. Mid-game break in a moment.
Good net shot. Good recovery from Noakes.
Oh, clever. Very clever. Well, we always thought this would be a really watchable contest, and so far it certainly hasn't disappointed.
Even the French coach is enjoying it, I think.
That is just as good from Coombs as what Noakes produced on the previous point.
He's been playing the middle quite a lot, both to the service line and to the rear court, Coombs, which cuts down Charles's angles, his options. And I think that's been a clear tactic, because there have been so many shots down the middle of the court until he really opens it up and then finds that cross-court drop shot. What a crowd.
Clock 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. Nine. Play.
France won a couple of medals in Tokyo, including a gold. Great Britain still chasing the first Paralympic gold medal. Coombs would love to be the man to provide it.
Yeah, both of those French medals were Lucas Mazur, and that silver in mix with Faustine. Oh, what a get.
He won't get to that. Well, it's a superb touch winner from the Frenchman, but Coombs will run his hind legs off for his country in this match, that's for sure. And that was all the evidence you'd ever need. Not surprised, he just needs a moment here. Just as tight and tense as we thought it would be. It looks like he's got an issue with something. I don't think it's overly serious.
He often comes away with grazes on his knuckles and his knees, because it's not uncommon to see him diving around. Big smile on Coombs' face. He knew he was nowhere near that, but just to stay in the rally that long. Well played, Charles Noakes. Badminton England CEO is in the crowd just there.
He's a busy man, Coombs, isn't he? He likes his golf. He's had TV credits as an actor in Game of Thrones.
He's got good taste as well. He's a massive Plymouth Argyle fan.
I knew you'd get that in.
Wise man.
Well, he's in a real battle here. Just as tight and tense and competitive as we expected it to be.
Good quality from Noakes. I think Coombs was just a bit ambitious.
It's an excellent lift.
Yeah, well played. Just a small hold on the backhand side and then flicked it over his head. There. Something he's worked on so hard and for so long, those racket skills.
No. And that was a big opportunity too, because Noakes was in no man's land there.
That's that same shot, but on the forehand side. Sold Noakes completely up the river.
Oh, beautiful one-footing shot.
Yeah, brilliant shot.
Coombs going one way, Shuttle went the other.
He's a pretty cool customer, Noakes.
In front for the first time in this first game, the Frenchman. Tactically so astute, got in really quickly to the net, made it an easy kill, but it was the previous shot that set it up.
Yeah, somehow Coombs had to turn that cross. It's a difficult skill and even harder work than he's already putting in.
And they're bouncing now, look.
Oh, he's found it. Oh, I thought he had.
Well, it was signalled out by the line judge. Ooh, not sure about that.
Yeah. I think that clipped the line. Unlucky for COOMBS. Well, there's Karma, straight back.
It's going to go wide, yeah. So COOMBS with a little mini fight back here. So I'm not done with in this opening game.
He's there.
And he's on terms. One of the few loose shots that Noakes has played, actually, to set up the Englishman on that point.
And the point previous, it was almost an air shot. It just went through his racket. So maybe a little bit nervous now. Getting to the business end of this opening game.
Late decision to play that from Noakes. Did he get it? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. It was a good decision for Noakes to play it, but it was late, and he did it twice in a row. His head's gone a little bit, Charles Noakes. COOMBS, on the other hand.
That was the 5-second fist pump from the Brit. He's a master at that. It drops shots you to distraction.
Well, I talked about it earlier in the half-court singles. That first drop shot, and COOMBS played a really soft net, and your opponent has the chance to come in and spin the shuttle. If he'd have just pushed that to service line, Charles doesn't have anywhere to go. It just neutralises the attack. Hasn't been many poor decisions from COOMBS, and I know it's a very minor one.
I don't think Krysten COOMBS wants to get involved in those little net exchanges. Really don't.
Charles is too quick. It's a good shot. Brilliant.
It's blow and counter blow at the moment, isn't it? Fantastic to watch. Looks like it's going to the wire, this opening game.
Oh. Noakes on the back foot.
Oh, put it wide. Oh, he might live to regret that. That was a big, big chance.
That was adrenaline, wasn't it? He ran in, he thought he had the chance so quickly, so early. Gritty from Noakes, because I thought his head was starting to drop a few moments ago.
I'm not sure that COOMBS did that much wrong there, to be honest. He was trying to keep his opponent pinned into that corner and then just turned round by Noakes in blink of an eye.
Yeah, fine margins. Noakes was able to get on top of one shot and play with power. And he's so fast moving forwards.
Well, certainly Coombs can't say that he hasn't had chances. Last 3 or 4 points. He's been right in the rally, but now 3 game points down.
Noakes raising his arms as well to get the crowd even more excited.
Well picked up. That's going to go wide though. Would have been a near miracle shot if he'd made that.
That would have been special, yeah. Oh. Technique doesn't matter when you just have to get it over the net.
Oh, now there's tension. 2 game points saved by Coombs. 1 left for now. All about holding your nerve, trusting your technique, temperament, handling pressure.
Good shot from Coombs. Oh, it's in!
Wow!
He made it!
What a way to take a game! It looked all over it was going to be Coombs' point, and from nowhere, Noakes produces a miracle shot to take the opener 21-19.
That really could have gone either way, that game. That was fantastic. If we get another game, maybe 2, like that, everyone's going to be so delighted.
Well, this is well worth seeing again. I mean, Coombs couldn't really have played that shot much better.
And Noakes, again, technique doesn't matter. This is very unorthodox. Here we go.
It's kind of an inside-out shot.
Unbelievable. To land it on the line as well.
Such fine margins sometimes. So he converts, somehow, the 3rd of those game points.
Second game, love all, play.
Look at Coombs again, diving all over the place, but it didn't work out for him in that point.
You can see why fans love the SH6 category when it's matches like this.
Yeah.
So entertaining. Plus, and this isn't a joke, Coombs has done some stuntman training. He starred in a couple of TV shows and movies and stuff.
Yeah, I said he was in Game of Thrones and a couple of others.
Yeah. If you introduce yourself to Coombs, that's pretty much the first thing he'll say.
And he says his sporting hero is David Beckham, who definitely didn't play for Plymouth Argyle, as far as I know.
Sadly, he didn't.
Oh, very late call to play that, and it doesn't usually work, and it didn't then.
Recent change of ends, everything changes, the lights, the drift. Just takes a couple of points to settle, I think, and that'll be the same for both players. Well, Coombs might need one more.
Yeah, that was just a miscue, wasn't it? He certainly can't afford to let Noakes get away from him early here. He's just going to fire up the Frenchman's confidence. Yeah, well done. Held his nerve there. Knew he didn't have to put too much power and just steer it down the sideline. There was no way Noakes was going to get to it.
Great pick up for that net shot.
No. Might have been better to just go down the line here.
Yeah, just a wild swipe at it, anything, just get it down the line. Great start to the second game for Charles Noakes. It's out.
I had to think about it, the line judge. That was a late call. In the end, Coombs got what he wanted, not without a bit of a sweat.
Not judging that back line very well.
I think you're right, though. I think that the difference in drift between the two ends is just got him a little bit befuddled at the moment. He was kind of betwixt and between on that, wasn't he? And he just looks a little unnerved right now.
Coombs needs to slow the game down here, break momentum, give himself a chance to reset, remember where he is, what the occasion is. I want to see him smiling like he did when he walked out on court.
Oh, brilliant again from Noakes. He's got the bit between his teeth now.
Yeah, superb. Bit of a smug look on the coach's face there.
Well, he's enjoying what the scoreboard says. 8-2, the game up. And there's another point. And he's running Coombs a little ragged, it has to be said.
On est à 11 points du match et on est encore loin.
It's in.
Oh, well, he badly needed that, Coombs, because when you're in the kind of rut that he was and still is to a degree, points disappear so quickly.
Needed a long rally and a tough fight, and to get through one,
Yeah, stopping the rock was the key.
This might just give him that boost. Charles was playing really well in the second, and the change of ends really hurt COOMBS. He's been struggling with the changing conditions. That's not a good shot from COOMBS.
And he couldn't rescue it with the dive, so it's a big, big lead. NOAKES 11-3 at the mid-game break. A game up, and the gold medal in sight.
Meryl Loquette on the left. And a couple of his French teammates.
Well, point of no return here for Krysten COOMBS. NOAKES, you feel, just has to hold himself together to get over the line. But momentum can change quickly in para badminton.
Service over. 4-11.
Yeah, so near but so far.
He just can't judge that shuttle, can he, on the back line?
No, he's lost the plot a little bit. NOAKES is timing everything perfectly as well, which is making it twice as hard for COOMBS.
Just can't curl the tide here, COOMBS, but NOAKES is just playing with so much confidence. At the moment, COOMBS must be thinking, where on earth is my next point coming from? And that's in as well.
Well, he knows it. NOAKES is playing so well, dominating the rallies. COOMBS is really struggling out here in the second. He's trying to enjoy himself. He's trying to find an answer.
And he's even put that long, and he did all the hard work too. And this is not going to last too much longer, barring something quite sensational.
Finally found a way to win the point outright.
they still believe? Does he believe?
That smile on his face, Coombs, suggests that he doesn't really have a plan here. I'm sure Richard and James do in the coaching seats.
Everything, literally everything from Noakes is hitting that line. Need to remark it after this match, I reckon. That's a gift.
Well, since that winner in game one, that ridiculous shot he found, everything just seemed to have gone his way. All the fortune, he's hit the line so many times. Coombs has made very uncharacteristic mistakes. It's all going Noakes' way.
The first game was fantastic, or close and dramatic. The second game, Coombs just can't do anything right. And he's found Noakes in absolutely prime form.
This is a good rally.
Oh, about that. He may well lose this match. He's almost certainly going to. But that was a wonder winner. Yeah, it needs appreciating. I don't see many better backhands than that.
I like that. Noakes has got...
So do they.
Noakes has got his foot on Coombs' throat, and Coombs is enjoying the occasion. That's a brilliant sporting moment. He's been told, go out there, enjoy it, and he really is. Oh, brilliant shot.
Well, even getting to double figures, which looked very, very unlikely about 3 or 4 minutes ago, it's kind of a partial achievement here for Coombs.
He's still grinning as well. Noakes still looks massively focused.
Comeback's on, Bobby.
I'm not sure. And I don't think even Coombs or the coaches believe that either. Oh, what's happened in the background? It looks like Vitor's celebrating.
Finally, one drops beyond the back line. You know what? Coombs wins the next 3 points, then
Yep.
Noakes starts to sweat a little bit.
Don't say it, Trevor. Don't say it. Well, what a match. What an entertaining match.
And the moment now that Noakes has been dreaming about his whole career. Gold medal point, and he's got 8 of them.
Coombs isn't going to roll over here. He's just going to enjoy himself and try and find some shots. Noakes has to win this.
And that's long. Yeah, he will just delay the French celebration as long as he possibly can.
He's playing in a Paralympic final. He's going to take every second he can.
It's where you really want to be a party pooper.
There it is.
Well, if Noakes has ever played better than that, I'm really not sure when. In that second game, he was absolutely immense. With the pressure of a nation on his shoulders, he has delivered. And in some style.
That's his great friend and teammate from the French badminton team, Abdullah. I was wondering when we'd see him, because they really are the best of friends.
Well, they have entertained us royally in the last 41 minutes.
That's really nice as well. He's a top guy, Charles Noakes, and everybody loves him.
And as you said a few moments ago, that first game could easily have gone the other way. And then we might have had a completely different outcome. However, we'll never know that. Noakes, without question, a deserving winner. Ridiculously good in the second game, having played that wonder shot at 2019 to win the first.
What an occasion. At the beginning of qualification, I'd never have put my money on Charles Noakes to win Paralympic gold. He's come such a long way, fully deserves it, and on home soil as well, in front of his own friends and family and teammates and Parisian fans, Parisian crowd. What an occasion.
What an atmosphere inside the stadium here.
What's Noakes up to?
Well, he's lying down on the job now. Could say he's flagging. Sorry, it's late.
I think he can go and lie down for weeks and weeks and it won't matter. He's just won a gold medal. COOMBS still grinning.
Well, there was kind of a period in that second game.
Oh no, he's crying.
Yeah.
I just wonder whether, after securing a Paralympic final silver medal, he's not a spring chicken anymore, whether we'll see all that much more of Krysten COOMBS over the next
Will it be
months and years?
37 by the time we get to Los Angeles? That's a decision for another day, I think.
Still waiting for Charles Noakes to finish, celebrating and packing up. It's Jack Shepherd's old man, Tim. And his wife, Kate, that was.
So all smiles, the two of them. We'll see them on the podium shortly. The final point, and fitting that it was a Noakes winner. We really have seen some incredibly emotional images over the last 5 days here. And fantastic sportsmanship the whole way through. They've got massive amount of respect for each other, these guys, and the women, obviously. Whether it's the standing classes or the wheelchairs, same applies.
It's always been the way in para badminton. It's one of the really beautiful things about the sport. What an atmosphere in here still. The matches are finished.
Well, I think most are going to stay. They want to see their man on the podium, don't they?
Absolutely. We need to see more of this in badminton.
21-19, 21-13, 41 absorbing minutes on court one. Longest rally, only 24 shots. Actually felt like there were some rallies that were longer than that, but
24 exciting shots, that's perhaps what it is.
well, the longer rallies were just brilliant to watch, weren't they? You know, the total commitment of both players, running that they had to do, particularly COOMBS. Confirmation, as you kind of hinted at in commentary, that Vita Tavares of Brazil has won the bronze medal. Look at some highlights. It was nip and tuck in the first game. Having said that, we had 3 game points. COOMBS same 2 of them, and then this, an absolutely pivotal moment in the match. One of the shots of the championship coming up.
Amazing shot. It's not in the textbook, this shot. And he puts it on the line.
That's the kind of creativity and imagination he has. And there was a period in the second game where COOMBS went completely off the boil and NOAKES was just playing out of his skin. And all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye seemingly, he had a 7 or 8 point lead. This was match point. Didn't need asking twice.
Doing the first set.
Pour la dégaine, on peut rester. Pour Charlie, ça fait fait. Ça devait essayer longtemps que il est connu, il était comme ça. C'est trop bizarre. C'est trop bizarre. On dirait que je suis bourré alors que je suis capteur de moi. On est beau, non? Ouais, on est beau.
Well, the atmosphere still continuing here in the Porte de la Chapelle arena. Medal ceremonies to follow. And we've got the dance cam going. You can't quite see it on the aerial shot we've got on screen right now, but there's 3 big screens in the arena. And the party's going to rage well into the night here. Victory ceremonies for the men's singles WH2, men's singles SH6, and the women's singles SH6 coming up in a few moments. Stay with us for that.
Cérémonie des vainqueurs du simple homme WH2.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's singles WH2.
Well, we are moments away from the final medal ceremonies. 3 events left to see on the podium. The first of which, the men's singles in the WH2 sport class. Well, this one went by the form guide. The top 4 seeds in WH2 men's singles making the semi-finals. Top 2 seeds in the final, in the gold medal match.
The medals will be presented by
Monsieur Yasushi Yamawaki, membre de l'ordre paralympique.
member of the Paralympic Order, accompanied by
Madame Fatama Lisvantakoul, vice-présidente de la Fédération internationale de badminton.
Badminton World Federation Deputy President.
Médaillé de bronze, représentant la République de Corée.
Bronze medalist representing Republic of Korea, Kim Jong-jun.
Well, he took a silver medal in Tokyo 3 years ago, a bronze medal in Paris. The 3rd seed, JJ Kim Jong-jun from the Republic of Korea. Hall of Famer Kim Jong-jun. He was the first para-badminton player to get his photo and full write-up on the wall in the BWF head office in Kuala Lumpur. Chan Ho Yuen, or Danny Chan, as he's known all around the world. A silver medal in the wheelchair 2 sport class to improve on his bronze from Tokyo 3 years ago.
Médaillé d'or et champion paralympique, représentant le Japon.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing Japan, Daiki Kajiwara.
Paralympic gold medal once again, retaining the title. Para-badminton's WH2 men's singles gold medalist for a 2nd time, and he's still only 22 years old, Daiki Kajiwara from Japan. Eyes full of tears and a big smile, tears of joy. Brilliant.
Veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne du Japon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the anthem of Japan.
messieurs, les médaillés paralympiques.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Well, one more time for the WH2 men's singles podium at the Paris 24 Paralympic Games. Lots of respect between these top players. "22-year-old double gold medalist. He's got a long career ahead of him.
vainqueur du simple homme SH6.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the men's singles SH6.
This is the medal ceremony for the men's singles in the SH6 category. What a terrific match it was. Certainly the first game will live long in the memory between Jack Shepherd and Charles Noakes.
Les médailles seront remises par
The medals will be presented by
Monsieur David Lazarus, vice-président de l'Agence nationale du sport,
Vice President of the National Sport Agency,
accompagné par
accompanied by
Monsieur Édouard Donnelly, directeur exécutif des opérations du comité d'organisation des Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques de Paris 2024.
Chief Operating Officer of the Organising Committee of the Olympic and Paralympic Games of Paris 2024.
Médaillé de bronze représentant le Brésil,
Bronze medalist representing Brazil, Vitor Tavares.
We've had a great win over the top seed Chuman Kai in the bronze medal match earlier today. Took him 3 games. He was 4th in the Tokyo Paralympics 3 years ago. Improves on that and gets himself onto the podium this time around.
médaillé d'argent représentant la Grande-Bretagne,
Silver medalist representing Great Britain, Krysten COOMBS.
Well, he's endeared himself to everybody, as he always does. I think he wound up a few of the French fans earlier. But so close in that first game. Who knows what might have happened. Bronze medal in Tokyo and goes one better here with a well-deserved silver.
médaillé d'or et champion paralympique représentant la France,
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing France,
Charles Noakes.
Well, I'm not sure too many were tipping him for gold at the start of the competition, but he produced a series of stunning results, and in the second game tonight against COOMBS, he was absolutely outstanding. He's only 27, so you would think very likely he'll be back to defend this title in Los Angeles in 2028. Says that sport has completely transformed his life. That's certainly the case now.
Si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne de la France.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the anthem of France.
Yeah.
certainly a competition, the SH6, that will live long in the memory. So entertaining. And 3 very worthy medalists on that podium. Crowd still geeing up the winner. Not just the virtuoso, he's the conductor too.
simple femme SH6.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the women's singles SH6.
Veuillez accueillir les médaillés.
Please welcome the medalists.
This is the final medal ceremony at the Badminton. It's for the SH6 women. It was actually an all-Chinese affair in the final. Got the Indian Sumathi Sivan on the podium with them, with the bronze.
The medals will be presented by Badminton World Federation President. Accompanied by
Madame Padama Lisvatrakoul, vice-présidente de la Badminton World Federation.
Badminton World Federation Deputy President.
Médaillé de bronze, représentant l'Inde.
Bronze medalist representing India, Nithya Samati Saman.
Just 19 years of age. She got a bronze, I should say, at the World Championships earlier this year in Thailand. Used to be a massive cricket fan, then her parents sent her off to classical dance lessons, and finally she discovered the great sport of Badminton. And she did.
Well, Rina Marlina isn't glad she did. I mean, she was one of the favourites for medals here, and to lose 14-6 in that bronze medal match just says something about how good this young Indian is.
Médaillé d'argent, représentant la République populaire de Chine.
Silver medalist representing People's Republic of China, Lin Shongbao.
Yeah, didn't really manage to get a blow in, truth to tell, in that final, but it's nonetheless a silver medal to add to the collection for Lin. Neither of the finalists were seeded, actually.
She put in a shift, though. I mean,
yeah,
the maximum effort you could expect of anybody. A credit to a nation, a credit to herself.
So she adds a Paralympic silver to the World Championship silver she won back in February.
Médaillée d'or et championne paralympique représentant la République populaire de Chine.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing People's Republic of China, Li Fengmei.
Well, it's a brilliant performance from the 31-year-old, it really was. Only took her 36 minutes in that final. 21-14, 21-17. And now she adds Paralympic gold to World Championship gold this year.
Yeah, and to pick up gold medals in all three events at the World Championships, and to take the gold in mixed as well as singles here, that puts her at the very, very top of that sport class.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne de la République populaire de Chine.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the anthem of People's Republic of China.
Mesdames et messieurs, les médaillés paralympiques.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So 3 very happy women on that podium. They get a few more snaps.